So what's up YouTubers, welcome to another video. Today we have a little bit of a discussion video. It's kind of fun to do this kind of videos where maybe you discuss a topic and say your point about it, and if people agree or not, or just have a general discussion but in a video format. As you see, I'm playing in a little bit of Once Human. And this is actually news in the game as well, so it's not just purely a discussion, but it's like going over to a discussion, I might say. So this is Once Human, and this is a game. It's free to play. Everything is pretty much free in the game. You can of course buy stuff in the shop if you have the money and don't have anything else to spend your money on. Then you can go ahead and buy stuff in the game. There is basically, the game always had servers that was not permanent. Basically, every time they have seasons, so season switches up, and you basically lose some of your stuff. But the thing is, in this game, you don't really lose that much. You level up your gear and blueprints, so pretty much everything in your gear and inventory is basically still there. So you still have access to all the cool blueprints. So for example, if I leveled up my assault rifle to 4-star, well, then I'm gonna be able to craft a 4-star straight from the going, basically. So I can run around with a pretty good weapon on the first stuff I do. That's the same pretty much for everything here. You also keep some other stuff in your gear. And you can also transfer over from the Infinite server, where everything is always available. So, oh my gosh, this lagged a little bit now when I do this. Oh my gosh, I gotta get out of it because I think boss is coming. Or what is that? Okay, I've never seen that before. Maybe it's a new stuff. No, it's the same gluttony. I've never seen that animation, because I'm never here when it spawns. That was pretty cool. This guy isn't that hard though, you just have to kill him. You just have to hit his weak spots, and then when you've done all of those, you can basically... Can't die though when he does like that, because we don't have this weapon. It's pretty easy to die, but this basically gives you a health back. This thing I'm rocking, so you will pretty much never die with this setup. Basically, it's the assault rifle, and basically a mod that gives you up to gives your health back. So, for example, I have my house somewhere, and now I can't even get to my house. Thanks, game. Thanks for that, game. I was gonna go to the house, but apparently the game doesn't want to get me to my own house, which is kind of interesting. Now I can see my own house. Thanks. So basically, and also, so the question is, do you stay on a permanent server, or basically do you go to another server and enjoy the season? I'm like kind of a fan of the season system. I thought permanent was going to be my thing, but I think maybe season is more fun. It keeps it a little bit refreshing, since you don't lose a lot of stuff in this game. If I were to lose a lot of stuff, I would be like, skip the season and just do permanent. But since you always keep a lot of stuff, there is really no need for that extra grind, if you want to call it that, in my opinion. Basically, you can do and craft up pretty fast, and you still do some fun content while you're doing it. You can also, of course, switch maps, which basically means that you don't have to play the same map all the time. This is a way of winter map. You also have another map where it's basically more summer. And if they add another map and another phase, or what you want to call it, I mean, they are pretty much golden. Then you have 3 maps you can vary around, and that would be, I think, it's a golden stuff. If you have 3 or 4 maps, it always keeps it interesting to have a house in each map. which I think could be a very positive thing for the developers. I don't think like the thing I'm wondering now is I haven't checked this up, but hopefully that's the case. I hope you can stay on a permanent server, and if you get bored, so for example, this Way of Winter, I will probably stay on this server for quite a bit this time around. I will not stress doing the content on this server, so this might be one of those where I stay 3 or 4 months in a server instead of, what is it? I think it's like 2 months or something. The different phases. When you record it, it's gonna jump about menus. It's horrible. But I think it's 5 days on each. Basically. And there's also different bosses in these. These are a little bit different than... I never done these that much. But these are the version of Manibus bosses that actually are Way of the Winter. So you can do these as well. And of course you also get some different deviants. I think the deviants though is connected to lunar phase. So it doesn't really matter if you're on a regular one or which version of it you play. But you can get quite a lot here, and with these you can level up your gear. So I think it's like, I enjoy the season, but I couldn't see myself playing a couple of months in like... Yeah, I think it's the recording that does it. Anyhow, I think I could stay easily in a season for 3 or 4 months, and then basically want something new, I just do a season phase and switch server. I think it's gonna be that easy. I don't think you're forced to stay on a permanent server. I hope you can basically just, when I play this for 5 months, I'm bored, and then I want to switch, I can just switch to a new server, to a new season, like phase or whatever. And then it's okay. Then this will not be a permanent for me. But I will still keep some, and I still keep the gear as I did before. So I think it's a win-win for the developers of this game. I think it's a very good thing to have both. I think if you have a regular work and you like work, and you don't want to stress and play all the time, the permanent server will pretty much be basically very good for you. You will not miss out on much, and still you can enjoy the content, and you don't have to stress about getting certain things through a certain period, because before it was like the server disappeared. Now this will stay forever if I want it to stay forever. So yeah, so basically that's what they are doing now in the Once Human. I like the new thing right now is the Lunar phase, and that's basically what comes around a little bit in the servers. That's the new stuff. I hope maybe they will do like, I think they have like they usually have events and how it's gonna be in the future. I think they have a calendar. Maximum reached. I think they have Visional Wheel, right? And then they have more. Where is it? Yeah, Visional Calendar. Here you can basically see what they will do in the future. So on May... Is it May? Maybe it's May 10th. Where is the actual date? Wednesday, Friday. I guess we are here. Okay. On the 3rd, it opened up. 3rd of April. Maybe I am not seeing, but I don't see which month it is, but maybe I'm blind. But new cosmetics is on the 10th, so is this May or April? Ah, this was actually 23. I think this is April. Official release. Yeah, they were gonna officially release this on the 24th, but that's right. I think it's on the 24th of April they will release basically the game as a full release and not just in a beta. So that will be interesting, and see if they add something then. It may be a new map. I would expect a new map in maybe a half a year or so that you can play around with. So that was the video, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed it. This was a little bit of a discussion about permanent server or not permanent server. I'm all for both. I think both things are a very good deal. If you just want to stay and grind on one server, you can do that. If you want to switch it up with some season phases, you can do that. So yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. Leave a like and a subscribe and become a member if you want, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace out. Bye bye.